a look at this 5-shelf metal rack. This was recently sent to me by the brand, so I can check it out. I can give you a look at it too. So there are 5 shelves that are 11 square inches each. You have the option of making them all distance the same height, or you can make the different shelves different lengths. So, you know, if you want more space in between some. So for me, I'm gonna put this in my laundry room, which I'm really excited about. I think it's going to be the absolute perfect size for my laundry room, just to put like my detergents and my dryer sheets and all of the different things, like all my spray stuff. So I wanted to have one shelf here on the top that's a little bit shorter, because I want to be able to put like my dryer sheets there and my wool balls that I use in the dryer, different things like that, where I don't really need a lot of height for that stuff. And then for things that I do need a little bit more height, like my laundry detergent, my softener, things like that, or even my bottles of like spray stains, stuff like that, they're a little bit taller and they need a little bit more room. But you can configure it however is going to work for you in the space that you intend on using it. As far as the assembly of the shelf altogether, it's really very easy. So they're just twist together pulls. So there's going to be, I think there's 4 pulls for each leg. You twist it together. There is adjustable feet here at the bottom. They do also give you some hardware if you wanted to secure it to the ground, just to make it a little bit more stable, to make sure it's not going to tip over. I'm not going to use these, so I did not bother with that. But overall, the installation was crazy easy. You don't need any tools at all. Anyway, really super easy installation. One thing you do want to be mindful of is the way that you are putting your shelf up, because the shelf does have a little bit of a lip so things don't fall off. So you just want to make sure that you're not putting, you know, when you're sliding this on, you're not putting it on upside down. Obviously that would defeat the purpose. So, and you also want to just make sure that the bottom of the shelf is like a wired shelf. So you want to make sure that the wires are going in the right direction. That's really probably more of just like an aesthetic thing, but just something else to be mindful of when you're putting it together. Other than that, super crazy easy. You're going to have it together in just a couple minutes. Let's go ahead and get this in my laundry room. Okay, so current situation in my laundry room. Don't judge. I know this room is hideous. Let's go ahead and get it at least organized for now. What a difference this has made. I mean, it's still not a space where I'm gonna pull up a chair and read a book, but it is so much more organized. Everything is nice and accessible. I can grab it nice and easily. I even have room for like extras. The one thing I will say is that for some of your smaller things, like I have some of these smaller stain things, with the wire grids, you might want to put something down on one of the shelves just to make it a little bit more stable, or I can see like those smaller bottles tumbling over. I decided that I had like one of these Lazy Susans, so I decided that that would be perfect here for on top, where I can put all of those like smaller things, still have easy access to them. I'm definitely very happy with this. So if you are looking for a shelf that is going to give you plenty of space but not take up a lot of space, you're definitely going to want to check this out.